Hey guys, welcome back to another episode of Empyrion Galactic Survival. Oh, it's been a long day. I've been at this for 10 hours now. But let me show you what we're working on here. Remember that delectable hover tank that we worked on? Well, we needed a way to get it from one planet to the next in style. Here she is. The next dropship. Right now it's just a hull because I wanted to get a blueprint of the hull that we could buy from Wallenstein in order to bring more in, because we could change this to be anything. Yeah, I like the design so far, but let's do it this way so you can see her. Ah, get back on the signal. Okay, she's a little too big for that. Coming over this way. I'll just show you off this side and then go around. Ah, she's got a slick feeling to her. She's got like pincers on the front, but I wanted something that when we deploy the vehicles of or whatever off of this thing, even if we turn it into a freighter, anything coming out the hangar is protected from fire. But the observation deck, command center up top up there, I haven't done anything with. Like I said, it's just a hull. I go up to the window. I don't know if you can see inside. Just nothing. It's empty right now. But I've just been working on the shape and design, and I just haven't been able to figure out what I wanted all day, and now I'm slightly happier with it. Even thinking about taking this wall out right here and putting in a windowed room so you can actually see inside, outside, see what's going on as well. So if you're working down in the hangar and you can look outside and see what's going on. Maybe put an entrance on the sides, I don't know. We'll see where that goes. But you can check out the shape and design that we put on her. I'm extremely happy with it. Let's go ahead and go around to the back so you can take another look at her. And then we'll get back to work putting some more of her together. I've been trying to figure out what kind of engines to use, where to put them. It is, technically this is a drop ship, so it's not going to have any of the classifications of the other vessels allowed on it. Because it's transporting hover tanks from one playfield to the other is all it's doing. But I got the rear thruster cutouts in it. Those are just going to be the regular blue thrusters, 4 of them there. But this is the dropships are the only ones allowed to have the red thrusters. So that's the 3x3s, the big baddies. So downwards, I'd probably put one there, and then the blues for the down thrust, where the reds are the up thrust. On the sides are going to be just a regular large. I should have brought a couch with me. But there's 4 on the bottom and 4 on the top of each one of those fins. But because it's being a drop ship, it can't be very maneuverable other than up and down. Now why does this look like this is off? This one looks like it's one too far forward. It is. Maybe I'll bring that out one more. Kind of like the way that looks. Instead of just pincing off there, bring it out one more. Oh, did we get the bottom all wrong too? Hold on. I think we got that right. 1, 2. This one's only 1. I don't know which one I like better. I think I'll just leave it for now. I'll end up probably adding one more row to this one to make this longer. But let's get inside. Take a look at this bad boy. She definitely fits the hammer in here nicely too. Got her docked already. No, we don't have any engines or anything mounted to this thing. I have some in my inventory I've been using to get it around, to move it from place to place here so I can work on it. So that's my work pieces. We can't use an RCS-2 because it's overpowered for this small vessel. Goes down there. Bring up our HUD so you can see what we're doing. You know what? I think I want to go ahead and put the engines in and see where that takes us. You get kind of space we're working with here. But here's the inside, the hangar area. I'm thinking of putting on the bottom right here, a glass opening, or a look-through from the bridge section up there, so you have an observation deck down into the hangar. So we'll see where that takes us. Everything here is double armored, except for that one row across right there, but after we put the engines in, it will be. So it'll be good to go there, but as you can see, everything here is doubly thick, which is perfect. Actually, go to the other side real quick. Coming across. I did have to put a repair bay down. Initially, I was building this, let's go through the portal here, inside the compound. I was to try and keep it small enough to fit there, but it's 2 blocks too long. It clipped into the wall and threw it out. It actually landed on top of the simple village over there. So that was funny. Before I forget, people yell at me. Let's go ahead and eat. Alright, so let's see. We're going to work on... We have to go back into the base, get the materials. We're going to go ahead and throw some engines on it, and then go from there. Banzai! But as you can see, we actually have a wall surrounding our base now. That is thanks to Dream, as far as I'm aware. Dream was here this morning, putting up the wall, so we had ourselves a protective area. We're into the base. He extended the platform here, built us a tank hangar over there for all of our HVs, all of our HVs, and then converted the building over here into a pure storage room. So you drive up in there, you drop off what you got to, and leave. But you can see he's got us a wall going all the way around now. Beautiful. Yes, see, I've already pre-stocked everything for us. So we just get to work when we need to get to work. Yeah, I'm going to go ahead and put one of those down, so we're going to bring that with us. Still don't know where we're going to put them. I'm not going to put those on, actually. I don't think I'm going to put those on. We're going to need the elevator blocks for sure. What else do we need right now? Just grab those. Don't need lights and all that stuff. No, I know I need to figure out where I want to put those anyways. Bring the shutter windows. We're not going to be using that anymore. Grab a stack of trusses. We need to figure out where that goes. And we got a lot, so we need to come back for it. We'll just take whatever we can carry with us over. Let's check what we got here. Back for the rest real quick. Guess I should grab one of the hover vessel scooters. This is what I like about these guys. They put stuff up to keep things easy. They have these little benches everywhere. There's a bench in every hangar in every room now, it looks like. And being that we're in heavy armor, it takes forever. Look at all the damage I did from building my vessel in here and it glitching. That's why I built a repair node out here. 50% of the blocks on the hull of this thing were all busted from bouncing around on that thing. Oh, it was hilarious though. Oh, there we are. We're here. You know what we're going to do is, on this side right here, we're going to put a container on this wall. So, one, we don't have to run back and forth over there. Until we need it, and I'll run back over there and get it later, but we need this and this for right now. Let's figure out how we're doing these thrusters. Alright, so one goes there, 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 not there. And we might actually be reducing the amount of those because we don't know what the thrust ratio is going to be to the size of the ship when we're done. This is a dropship. It shouldn't be moving left and right at full speed and 100 miles an hour. I don't think I can put that in there without putting blocks on it first. Alright. Yeah, that's what I thought. Take that out, put those in. There we go. We want you one more forward for right now. Like that. And that. Sweet. Now on the outside we're going to build an engine looking casing on it so it looks nice. Alright, so now we got to do the same to this side. The one thing that we got to always consider while we're working on these things is the fact that we want to make sure that thrusters and turrets are not anywhere near vital systems because that's what gets targeted, and we don't want them blowing everything up easily and disabling us all in one shot. So we want to be mindful of that when placing our blocks and our engines and stuff. Because all the turrets are auto-targeting thrusters, mounted weapons, and turrets only, specifically to disable vessels. So in order to keep our fuel tanks from exploding, awesome, we want to keep them far away from the thrusters and whatnot. Beautiful. That's probably going to be way too much thrust. We're probably going to have to remove those. We'll start with just that, because we might have to go just to the large thrusters in the long run. Which one would fit better? Alright. There we go. Beautiful, beautiful, beautiful. Alright, so we have some thruster assembly set up. Now temporarily, just so we can get up there, let's grab us an elevator block. Or elevator blocks. Because we can go and throw that up on the bridge, put that up outside. I haven't figured out how I want to do the elevator system and stuff yet, but for right now, just so we can get up there. Still haven't figured out how we're going to finish the bridge off, the design and all that good stuff, but yeah, it's a work in progress, right? Alright, we'll put that there for sake, but look at that view. From the bridge section up here, the observation deck, whatever you want to call it, you can actually see everything that's going on down there. So when we land and we got the guys down there that can't see what's going on from in there when they're coming out, the people up here could be letting them know what's up. But like I said, I think I want to put right here on the floor, this area right here, like a downward control room. So this would be two separate control rooms up here. This one would be the front observation, and this would be the interior observation for the crew chief, I guess you can call him. But I haven't figured out how I want to do that yet. Because I got a whole row of blocks here. I can actually bring it down one too. But in the end, the purpose of this is to get 3 or possibly 4 of the medium-sized tanks like this one, all in one go. So I'm hoping to be able to fit 4 tanks this size in here when we're done. It's literally just to drop these things off on those planets. Alright, let's see. What's next? Let's figure out where we want to do fuel and generators. Now, which way will this fit? Will that fit up right in here? No, it will not. Biscuits and gravy. Biscuits and gravy. But it will fit right there. So if we put one on this side, one on the other side, that'll give us a redundant generator of massive proportions that we don't need to worry about. So if they happen to blow one out, the other side will still have a generator up and running. Redundancies, redundancies, redundancies. There we go. Two thick walls, so nothing to worry about. That's the beauty of it. We still got the warp core to figure out. Got plenty of room in here. I actually might put it right here. No, it wouldn't fit right. Well, you know what? I might have to move the generator room to one side and the warp drive room to the other side. Didn't even think about that. Didn't even think about it. No. Now we got things to think about. We'll definitely have fuel on both ends. Actually, if we put 1-2 blocks, we can actually make another room here, but that takes up a lot of our space. And from there to here. If we don't use the blue thrusters up and down, but we use the large thrusters, we can actually go 4 and 4, which is 8 on this side and 8 on the other side. It'd still be plenty of lift, I think. I mean, what's the different ratio between them? 200 force, 20. I think we definitely need those for lift. For the planets we're going to be on, I almost guarantee it. But downward thrust, I don't think it'd be a problem. Now I got a lot to think about. Shoot. Thought I'd have more room. I only want to put thrusters here just because it makes sense. You're not going to put the thrusters in the back. If you do that and take off, and realistically, you would tip the ship forward. It would constantly be going, trying to nosedive down because the thrust is all in the rear instead of evenly proportioned. And that would drive me nuts if it wasn't. So the only way I could see to get more space is to change these out for the medium thrusters. I don't know if I'm going to like that, but let's see what it looks like. In that case, I can actually move these over and change them. So it looks like a thruster pod on the top will actually look better. That would make me happier, though. Still got to see how that handles. But it'll definitely give us a lot more space. 4, 8, and 8, so that's 16 up and 16 down. Really hope that's going to be enough. I guess the only way to do it is to find out. No, we got to go get more thrusters. So we need 4, 8, 11. So we need to go craft 11 more thrusters. We'll worry about that later. Alright, so now we actually have more floor space. So we could actually cover this up. So let's go ahead and go like this. So you know which room we're actually talking about here. that? 2 blocks. So we got 2 blocks high, which is more than enough space to do stuff in. Oh, kitty, stop. I'll love you in a minute. Right now, go away. Let's see. Yeah, I think that's just the only way we're going to do it. Make one side an engineering room, and to the other side the warp room. You know what? What if? Let's say... Alright, now let's go like that. There's not enough space to do the warp drive. Oh, I had extras. See, even if we move these over here, that's still close to those thrusters. It's still potentially able to be blown out. And technically speaking, guys, you only need one of these generators for almost any size vessel. But I'm a redundant fool, and I like 2. Yeah, let's see what the warp core would look like over here. It would not fit. That's what I was afraid of. I mean, I'm sure it would fit out here somewhere. It's 5 high. But even if we attach it to that wall back there, it'll take up all that room right there. Alright, so what did she look like? In the most she could go in there. As far as she can go in. I like designing warp core rooms and stuff. I don't know if I'd like this because you can't do anything with it other than just put it there. What space? This thing's huge. We can always put it on the ceiling. What do we want to do with it? Dilemma. You know what? Right now the only thing that makes sense is over here. Yes, eat. Maybe I have to figure out how to shape the blocks and everything around it to make it look right. Or feel right, I should say. What do we have to play with here? Might be able to do something with this. And it does, it's going to show right there. Let's just see what it looks like. See what we can do, man. Actually, isn't there one that covers the whole bottom? Yeah, that one. Alright, so let's go ahead and put this in. It doesn't look that bad with us peeking through there. We'd do the same thing to the top right there. I was considering taking out the wall over here anyways and making a corridor. Just might have to do that now. Alright, I think we have an idea of what we're going to do for the warp core room. We're going to do the same to the top as we did to the bottom. Of course, we're going to paint them all weird kind of colors. Make it look interesting. You know what, I think we might just have to deal with only having one generator. I don't like it, but so if we lose that one generator, we're done. Dunskies. Painfully hurt. I really do think I like that idea about putting an observation deck right there, and then another one right in this arm here. I really think that might look good. Well, let's put those away. Let's put those away. I'll start with that. One thing I do want to do it's this one. This one. Hey. So we need that lighting for out here. Sweet. I think that's going to look nice. It should light up that whole courtyard area in the middle without any problems. Oh, that's right. We need more thrusters out here too. 2, 4, 6, 8. We're going to need 8 of them for reverse thrusters as well. Curious. We only need one light for the interior. I think that thing will light this whole thing up. See how that looks. Alright, so we still got fuel tanks and RCSs to get an idea where these are going. Where did they just go? Such a douchebag sometimes. Alright. Just go with 6 on this side. I doubt I'll probably leave them there, but for right now it just fits. I know 6 ain't gonna fit on this side. Yeah, that's not gonna work. That fit 6. And we're not need that many RCSs. Let's go ahead and just throw them in here. 4 should probably be more than enough for this big rig. You know, we might need 6 on this one. So we'll go with 8 to start with and remove them as needed. And 2 more back on the other side. We'll fill her up. Give her a testy spin. And we ran over RCS on it. And sorry I didn't record the actual building of the hull. But I figured all the hours I put into it would just drive you guys nuts with that many episodes of 30-minute pieces or hour pieces. Because it drove me insane. Alright. Yes, I have named the ship is Arctic. Yes, I know the seat's not going to be there. I have one up on the bridge. Right now, I just want to... Oh yeah, she can actually use some more RCSs. We did put all the downward thrusters once in, right? Now we're missing half of them. Good. Let's see the side-to-side side. Oh, that's good enough. So 8 and 8 side-to-side. 8 side-to-side is good. Lift-wise, we might be adding a lot more thrusters. Let's think about this. Downward, that's more than enough. Downward thrust. Forward thrust is fine. Turn her off. Alright, I think that's going to be it for today, guys. I'm going to craft up some more engines, slap them in here, see how they work, do some manipulations with the engine room here and the warp rooms, figure out where everything's actually going to be, and I'll bring you guys back next time. She either might be finished construction-wise, but we still got a lot of stuff to do, including detailing and all that stuff. And alright, well, I hope you guys enjoyed. Remember to play hard and game hard, and until next time, take it easy.